Please, sir, children want to see you. So please unmute your video, sir, once. Yes. Yes, Denul, please start. Denul, please start, okay?
Good afternoon, everyone gathered here. This is Dinu Lashmi, Brand Ambassador of Igniting Dreams of Young Minds Foundation. It is my pleasure to welcome you all and thank you to each and every one of you for being here with us today. We are very pleased to be able to welcome those of you who have been with us today for the workshop. We are really happy to host this workshop on the beautiful place Himachal Pradesh with you all. Once again, I warmly welcome you everyone. On behalf of Igniting Dreams of Young Minds Foundation, I would like to express my sincere thanks to all of you who generously helped us to make this event come together to become a success. We could not have done it without you. I warmly welcome our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Abdullah Rashid, Minister of State for Education, Maldives. I feel grateful to welcome him Academy Public School. Also, I warmly welcome Engineer Ratnesh Mishra sir from IIT Bombay and Engineer Manvi Dhawan ma'am from IIT Bombay, Zeenat ma'am and Ravishankar Kumar sir who are a great guidance for our team. I welcome our dear students who are set to make this event a remarkable one. And our Igniting Dreams of Young Minds main aim is to promote space and satellite education for every young mind, that is for the entire student committee from any school and colleges all around the world. Well, I hope workshop based on satellite technology will help you to improve knowledge and skill. So I request everyone to utilize the golden opportunity of IDYM. Take a shot and join with us on this fun-filled journey. With all enthusiasm, I welcome you all once again to the momentous event. Today will be full of fun and learning. Have a great day.
Thank you so much, and I request today chief guest Abdullah Rashid sir, please unmute yourself and kindly address the student. They are waiting for you from long time, so it's my humble request to you, sir. Please kindly take the charge now.
Okay, a very good afternoon to you all. First of all, thank you so much for inviting me to participate in this wonderful workshop. I went through your website and seen that you have conducted so many workshops for the students on satellite technology. I can say in 21st century, engineering methods, scientific methods, and these processes are very important for students. Just rote learning or just memorizing, just reading and writing is not enough. Those things are very important. Literacy and numeracy, reading and writing, those basic skills are very important. But in order to be creative and innovative and to having a bright future, using this type of new technology is very important. Therefore, igniting young minds, there is definitely, I'm really impressed to see this. And you are conducting workshops in different places in India. Today you are in Himachal Pradesh. I don't know much about Himachal Pradesh, but I have heard about Himachal Pradesh. Students and others, at the moment I'm in India, I'm in Trivandrum. While I'm in India, as I'm invited, I thought, yeah, I would participate and say a few words to the students. My dear students, you have to create your future now, especially in order to lead a bright life. Being innovative and being creative is very important. If you look at the richest people in the world, they are so rich, not because of the gold or diamond. That's neither any natural resources. That's the creativity and innovation. I'm sure you know that who are the richest people now. The founder of Amazon, Jeff Bezos, is the top of the list, followed by Elon Musk, Bill Gates, and founder of Google, Larry Page, and Mark Zuckerberg. All these people, they are tech-friendly people. They are tech savvy, and they use their creativity and innovation. And when we look at the world's richest companies, they are also using creativity and innovation. Therefore, if you really involve this type of technology, like satellite technology or space technology, whatever it is, I'm sure you can be a very creative people in future. So I'm really impressed to see that your foundation is doing this type of wonderful job for the student around, I can say, around the world. Especially in India, you are doing a great job. Uh, Dear students, just get them this opportunity as a golden opportunity to learn this technology. And it's not only learning it, after you learn it, then you have to try it, do it in yourself. And then you can try to implement these things. In order to learn, there are two very important methods. One is scientific method, the other one is engineering method. So these two methods, it is very important that students take initiation, and then you use whether technology or data or any kind of discovery, exploration, inquiry. Then you can construct your own learning by using the say any kind of technology. I wish you all the best, and thank you everyone for listening my few words. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much, sir. Every word you have said, that it was really inspiring us. Definitely, we will try to much better, to do much better in future. And I am very much thankful to you, sir. You find the time for us since you are a minister. I know how much responsibility you have, but still you find time for us and coming to the webinar and addressing the student. It's really amazing day for all Indians, not only for this school, for every Indian who is connected with us right now. And sir, just I want to share you one more thing, that we have already conducted workshop in Maldives also
Oh,
in month of September. Yes, sir. I will
all
send you all
right,
the
all right.
details, sir, later on. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
So thank you so much, sir, for coming here. We are very grateful
Yeah.
to you. We don't know how I can express the feeling what we have right now. Very much thankful to you, sir. Yes, now I request President of IDYM. He is with us, a person who made Pratham. Is a satellite which is right now in ionosphere. 8 years of hard work, 8 साल की मेहनत बच्चों. I will speak in English because since ministers are also connected with us, so I will go in English. So 8 years of hard work, they made it, and it was launched in 2016 from Sriharikota, PSLV C-35. As children, you know that ISRO has got many launch vehicles like SLV, PSLV, and GSLV. Now you are going to address by a hero whose satellite is there right now in the atmosphere, and it is counting the number of electrons in ionosphere. I welcome Engineer Ratnesh Mishra to kindly please come and address the students. Yes, Ratnesh Mishra ji, hand over to you.
यस यस रवि जी, आप मुझे सुन सकते हैं? हाँ यस रवि जी, आपको मेरी आवाज आ रही है? ओके, सुपर्ब.
Ratnesh ji, try to use English because ministers are also with us, so he will also understand what we are talking.
Perfect,
Yes,
perfect. Great. So first of all, superb to connect you all from Himachal Pradesh, and thank you so much, Abdullah sir, for this wonderful message to all the students to be innovative and creative in all possible manner they can. And I'm very happy to have you here from Maldives, and we have conducted workshops in Maldives on 24th September. So I remember it very well because 26th September was the satellite launch day, the Pratham launch, and which was around in 2016. So 4 years back, we actually launched the satellite Pratham. So it was a journey of 8 long years. We did it when it was a completely student-built satellite, and we were part of the IIT Bombay college team. So I would like to start this workshop. First of all, thank you so much to you and all the students who are connected here. I'm sure you are so much excited about space and satellite or science. That's why you all are here to connect. So I'll start with very initial two questions for all of you, for all the teachers, school principal, everyone who are present here. Starting with two questions. So I'll speak this in Hindi also कि क्या आप सभी ने अपने बचपन में कभी दुनिया घूमने का सपना देखा है? Have you all ever? You all can message in the chat box yes or no. Okay. Have you all ever wandered to roam around the whole world? कि पूरी दुनिया घूमेंगे. Okay. Yes. Yes. Yes, sir. Okay. Okay. Great. And then second question. Okay. Now the second question. Have you all ever, like even the teachers, in your childhood, ever dreamt to touch the sky? कि आसमान छुएंगे. Okay. Okay. Yes, I want to. Okay. Great. Wow, superb. So even to all the like elder people who are present here might have thought in their childhood कि हम आसमान छुएंगे. So I personally don't know whether I completed that two dreams or not, but I was part of a satellite Pratham which did both. Okay, how it revolves around Earth every 90 minutes with a speed of 7 kilometer per second. तो उस स्पीड से उसने पूरी दुनिया घूमी है. लाइक विद दैट स्पीड, इफ आई एम द प्रथम और आई एम द सैटेलाइट, इफ आई स्टार्ट फॉर हिमाचल, आई माइट बी देयर इन 2-3 minutes, or for Maldives. Okay, so in that way it has completed the rounds every 90 minutes. So that is first dream. And then second dream, what I told you, touch the sky. The Pratham satellite not even touched the sky, it touched the space even more than that. Okay, so that's why we call the satellite or anything on the satellite or space as a journey of dreams. Okay, सपनों की जर्नी, सपनों की उड़ान. तो उस तरह से हम इस पूरी जर्नी को और पूरी प्रोसेस को देखेंगे कि, और ये जैसा कि आप सभी के सपनों से लिंक्ड है, तो इसीलिए हम हमारे सारे 100-200 जितने भी बच्चे थे इसमें अलग अलग तरीकों से, उनके पेरेंट्स, सबके सपनों को ये सफलता हासिल हुई कि प्रथम का लॉन्च. एंड तो अच्छा, आई विल आस्क यू अनदर थिंग कि व्हाट एग्जैक्टली यू विल बी एबल टू सी व्हेन यू सी टुवर्ड्स द स्काई. लाइक जब आप आसमान में देखते हैं तो आपको क्या क्या दिखता है? you can message on the chat. What all things you see when you see towards the sky? Okay, so anything whatever you see, or any, okay, stars, celestial bodies, stars, clouds, star. Okay, great. Okay, moon. Wow, super. So wow, when I see towards the sky, I see this as a space is like a drawing book. Okay, where you can make anything. Wow, superb answers by everyone. So when I see towards the sky, it is like a drawing book where you can make anything, you can sketch anything. There is no limit to anything. If you just so space is unlimited thing, as you all know. So if you focus on stars, you might end up in searching another stars with your name or anything. If you just focus on sun, you might end up searching another solar system. Okay, so if you just focus on the darkness, you might end up searching another black hole. So that's the power of the space in terms of the drawing, in terms of the overall exploration. So if you all are interested towards the space exploration, so this is the platform, this is the path to actually explore that thing and to know much more about those. So later, I think I'll ask Raviji later in the, he will show you the video of the launch, Pratham launch, which will actually make you feel ki whatever we have seen in my childhood on TV, like on दूरदर्शन जब मैं देखा करता था कि प्रथम लॉन्च जो PSLV लॉन्च होता था इसरो से, तो वो जब मैं टीवी पर देखा करता था तो मुझे वो बहुत ही एक्साइटिंग और ये सारी चीजें लगती थी. और जब like I was at the age of 20 around when we made the satellite, and I was luckiest enough to have the launch in my tenure, and I actually kept the satellite on PSLV, and that is the feeling. We actually, like you all might have seen Swadesh, so we used to collect some soil sample, something from as a memory for from those places to. So that's how those critical things are linked with the space stories and space journey. And this journey has everything, everything from like a movie. It has adventures, curiosity, excitement, thrill. Okay, climax too with all the things. So that's why we are in the process of this space exploration and satellite things and a lot more. So I'll just like to brief something about the igniting mind, igniting dream of young mind. By the name itself, it suggests. So we are on the vision of Dr. Kalam, uh, like he was the space ke Mahanayak, like Mahanayak of this satellite, rockets, everything of the space system. So his visions always had two things in common: the children and the education. Okay, so we are bringing the combined of like the space education for the children, like for every school, for every children. So like right now for past 3 months we have conducted 50 workshops for free at all the possible locations in state. Not even in India, we have conducted in Maldives. So with the great support from their team, schools, and principals. So that's how we have covered this places. So uh, and also apart from this, when you work towards the satellite, so सैटेलाइट में जब आप कुछ काम करते हैं तो आपके घर पे चलिए मान लीजिए कि इफ यू हैव अ चेयर और लैपटॉप, ओके, एंड अगर वो लैपटॉप खराब हो जाता है तो आप क्या करते हैं? ओके, सो आइदर यू कॉल अ मैकेनिक और यू ट्राई योरसेल्फ, कुछ जुगाड़ करते हैं और एनीथिंग ऑफ दोस सॉर्ट की स्क्रू खोलते हैं, कुछ करते हैं, right? So what in case of a satellite? Okay, can you or have you ever imagined कि satellite अगर space पे खराब होती है तो क्या कर सकते हैं? What exactly we'll do when the satellite is getting fault or something in space? So can you call ISRO and hey, ISRO helpline center, please please do something for this, and please send an astronaut to correct my satellite? Definitely not. Okay, so satellite doesn't, the space doesn't give you a second chance. Okay, so whatever you do, you have to make it perfectly and perfectly at once. Okay, within the systems within the earth where whatever you test, you do. So so in this way, I would just like to ask Raviji to share those videos, the launch videos, and then maybe Manvi can continue on that. So
Yes, 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 Ratneji. Okay, I will do
yes.
that. Now, yes, children's.
So
Wait, I will just
I'm
share
sure,
the screen. So,
and
Ratneji,
so
ये screen visible है ना?
uh, just a second. Yes, 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 yes.
Okay, fine. So, children's, before showing this video, as Ratnesh ji have mentioned you already that how he has made the satellite. Satellite has got many components, as you all know that you might have heard from Google or somewhere you have got many informations. Like you might have seen that satellite has yellow color body and all, and that there is a solar panel will be there. How the energy come in the satellite? So there is a solar panel is there. When we are launching the satellite, it goes to the air and space, and from there it catch the solar radiations, and that's how it will move in the sky. At the same time, when we made the satellite, if we want to fix in our rocket, it will fix in the nose part of the rocket. A rocket has got different parts. Since this satellite was launched with the help of PSLV C35, so PSLV has got 4 stages of rocket. So I will show you first video where you will find that how Pratham was launched, and after that you will see how PSLV works. So just for 1 second. Is there just that we, in the meantime I will just tell you. So every satellite is fixed on the top of the rocket. As you see that rocket, you see on the top of the rocket there is a nose is there. In the nose we are fixing. Sandeep Kaushal, don't present the screen, otherwise we can't play the video. Okay, nobody should present the screen. I'm telling to all of you. If you present the screen, how we will play the video? We can't play it. So try to understand that. Okay. Just a second, I will play now.
Aircraft. The remaining two satellites, Pratham from IIT Bombay and PISat from PES University Bangalore, are from India. The main objective of Pratham is to estimate the total
So yes, meantime we will talk. Just wait for a second. Some network problem is there. So yes, we were talking about Pratham, and Pratham is a satellite which is counting number of electron in the ionosphere, and there are various rocket system India has got. That is a SLV, PSLV, and GSLV. So GSLV is also called Fat Boy of India, and you also know that GSLV is the rocket which was used to launch, which was supposed to launch Mangalyaan, but since there was some failure in the system, so ISRO planned to launch with PSLV, and with the PSLV only be achieve the mission of Mars. It is very far. Mars is very far. It is very difficult to go there, but India have achieved that also by with the help of PSLV rocket. So I will just
electron count (DEC) with a resolution of 1 kilometer by 1 kilometer.
Have a feel of the launch.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, plus 1, 2, 3, 4, and ground 5, upon ignited, 6, 7, normal, 8, 9,
प्रक्षेपण जलन बिल्कुल सामान्य आकाश की ओर उठता हुआ PSLV और जोरदार we will hear the confirmation of the separation of the Pratham satellite built by students of IIT Mumbai, and also followed just 10 seconds later the separation of PISat satellite built by the students of PES University Bangalore. जी हाँ, वैसे कई उपग्रह इसरो भारतीय विश्वविद्यालय की छोटा जी हाँ, प्रथम उपग्रह भी अलग, प्रथम is separated.
that Pratham is separated. That is the message came from there. And now I request Ratnesh to please explain more about this to students. I think Manvi ji also have connected. Let me check. Yes, Ratnesh ji. Manvi ji, can you hear me? Manvi Dhawan ji.
Yes, Ravi ji.
Hello.
Hello.
Yes, please. Yeah, please take the chat. Yes.
Yes, Ravi ji. एक सेकेंड रवि जी.
Yes, Manvi ji also connected with us. So बच्चों आप अभी देखो मानवी जी को, वो बताएंगे आपको किस तरह से सैटेलाइट बनाई जा सकती है और किस तरह सैटेलाइट की पूरी जर्नी थी उनकी. यस
जी रवि जी. तो बट कैसा मीडियम में बात करना बच्चों से, इंग्लिश में, हिंदी में रवि जी?
use English because ministers are also with us now, so you try to use English, then he can understand.
Okay, sure Ravi ji. So kids, first of all, a very warm welcome and good morning to all of you. It's great to know that so many people have joined in this workshop, and first of all, hats off to everyone.
India's PSLV C2 rocket is standing majestically on the launch pad at the Sri Harikota range, ready to be launched. First stage and the 4 grounded strap-on boosters are ignited.
Listen to this video.
Manvi ji, automatic play हो रहा है.
जी.
Okay.
Yes.
Please.
What I was saying, hats off to you guys. You joined this Saturday afternoon, and it clearly shows the enthusiasm, the interest that you have for knowing things about space and satellites. And clearly, I'm so much proud of you, all the guys, all the kids who are present here, and the teachers who have supported them to be in this workshop. Thanks a lot. Now coming to our journey, I'll talk a little bit about myself, what I have done in my life. I was part of Pratham Satellite. I was also aerospace. I'm also aerospace engineer from IIT Bombay, and being part of satellite team, I grew as a team lead. And at the end, along with Ratnesh Mishra, who just spoke with you, along with Ratnesh Mishra, I launched the satellite Pratham into space. And so this was the journey when I was in college. And after that, I was also involved in a couple of DRDO projects. If you have heard about DRDO, uh, DRDO is the Defense Research Organization of India who develops missiles and other defense related systems, right? So I also worked with them, and it was a great learning working with all the scientists from whether it is from ISRO, whether it's from DRDO. And I must tell you, I am going to anyways tell you what it requires to be involved in such a difficult space systems, right? So you must be thinking, kids, that these space systems, these satellites, rockets are so difficult to make. Only the people who have so much of knowledge, they can only do this, and this is not a job of a school student, right? So I must tell you, first of all, one thing that आवाज आ रही है रवि जी? हेलो रवि जी, am I audible?
आवाज आवाज बहुत अच्छी आ रही है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, एकदम क्लियर।
ओके रवि जी,
कुछ बच्चे का नेटवर्क का बेटा, लिसन एवरीवन, if you are not able to hear the voice, please disconnect yourself and come back, because of network you are not able to hear her, please.
Yes, thank you Ravi ji. So what I was telling kids ki it's not the thing that space system or satellite, all the knowledge that is required to make these things is not available on Google. I'm not saying that. You can search with these. This is very much available on Google. This is very much available in many books. Even we as a students of college, we also went back to our documents, our own knowledge database, or the books that we had in our college, or the professors were there who were ready to help us to learn the things, how to make a satellite, how to bring this satellite which ISRO can launch, right? The thing is, the difference here lies is that anybody can make the satellite. You can learn things from anywhere. Even you as a student from the school, you can start learning things from the aerospace. You can start learning different things, how rocket works, how ISRO launches the rocket, why the rockets are launched only on the specific time. This is also very interesting topic, right? How scientists discover stars, what is so fascinating about aliens, right? There's so much to learn up in aerospace, and you can learn those things. That's not a problem. The interesting part of space system, which I'm going to tell you today, is the kind of quality, the kind of hard work, and the kind of consistency, whatever you do in your work, that is required to bring that system of that 100% perfection, right? So saying all these things is because, like Ratnesh Mishra just told you, that once a satellite, once any aerospace system is launched into space, you cannot correct those systems, right? Once it is launched, you cannot send an astronaut and correct your mistakes, whatever you have done. Once the system is launched, either it is a success or it is a failure, right? So that's why it's very important that whenever you are testing on ground, whenever you are developing anything on ground, you have to be 100% sure that this is going to work, right? So that's why to make such things, it requires another level of dedication, another level of perfection in your work. You cannot just these kind of projects doesn't work that you are doing something on this day and then you forget and then come back after a month and start doing things. It requires a consistent hard work of you and your entire team. When I'm saying this, I would like to give you our example. So when we were in college, and we were around 40-45 people who were building satellite at a time, and each one of us, whether it is senior, whether it is junior, everyone was so involved that we used to wake up around 7 o'clock in the morning. We used to attend our classes of college, because studies are also important, right? We should not leave our studies. So we used to cover our all the classes, we used to attend our lectures, and after that in the afternoon and the evening we used to work so hard for making the satellite a success until 2 a.m., sometimes 2 a.m., 3 a.m. in the morning. We were working continuously. So, and this is not a talk of just one single day. It is a talk of 8 years. Yes, kids, it's about 8 years. For 8 long years, more than hundreds of students have lived life like this to make a satellite, make a project like this a success, and make a dream that earlier before us, people used to talk that students can't make a satellite, right? Student can't make system which is of aerospace grade. When I say aerospace grade, means the quality has to be 100% perfection, right? You should not be like doing jugad. It's a word called jugad that we use in India, right? You cannot be doing such things. You have to be so much mature, uh, so much quality driven when you are doing something. So that's why it requires so much efforts. So now it is very much clear that whatever you study in your college, whatever you are studying in your school, those things, they are never going to get waste. You are anyways going to repeat those things, use those things, those teachings from your parents, from your teachers, in while making any such critical system. It need not be a satellite, it can be anything in the space, right? So you will be using those things. But the most important thing above all these knowledge is the the attitude, the character that you have, that you work hard each and every single day without stopping. And not only you motivate your entire team to work hard. So just to give you an example, kids, you can message me in the chat box. The next important thing that I'm going to talk about is the teamwork. So, for example, there is a team A. You must almost everyone must have played any kind of sports, maybe cricket or volleyball, any sports, right? So when you play sports, there is a team A who have average kind of people, average, who are not very good in, uh, they don't know that much about the sport, but they know how to do the hard work. They don't quarrel with each other. They don't fight with each other, right? That is the one team A. The other team B is all the students, all the team members are brilliant. They are very sharp. They are very eager to learn. But the thing is, they always keep fighting with each other, right? They don't respect, they don't like each other. What do you think? Which team will win at the end? Team A, right? Kids, you can message me in the chat box. Right? Right. So team A will win, definitely. So it is so easy to understand that whatever you do in your life, it's not only about you are doing. You have to motivate your entire team that they also come along with you. You have to respect each other. You have to there can be there can be mismatch in the opinions. I'm not saying that there won't be any mismatch, but the thing is, at the end of the day, your team members should come together and work hard. That is most important, right? So that's all from my side that I wanted to share with you. First of all, whatever you do in your life, whatever you are studying in your life, you do those things, they are anyways going to get utilized whenever you will work in your satellite project, on your first space project, or you become scientists like Dr. Kalam. They are anyways going to get utilized there. But at the same time, it's not only about you. You should always keep motivating your team members so that all of you together can build great things, right? So that's from my side. Ravi ji, I think Ratnesh can take over from here.
Thank you so much, Anviji. And Ratnesh ji, please. Hello, Ratnesh ji, can you hear me?
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, Raviji, I can hear.
Yes. Yes, Ratnesh ji, please.
Yes. So perfectly great, like great hearing Manavi about all the topics and all the things. I'm sure you all might be excited about this. So I'll just share. So one of the question I saw in the chat box. So it is, how can we become the aerospace engineer and can work? So mainly there are so for all the students. This is for all the students who are working. So any branch you do in the field of space and science or satellites or aerospace, the first thing is your basic courses which are currently going on, like physics, chemistry, maths, anything on the science, any of your science projects, or all the basics of it. Okay. So all those things are the part to actually help you build those engineers, like aerospace engineer or something. Okay. And then there are various institutes out there with the aerospace or aeronautical branch in it. Okay. And even if you are not part of it, not as an aerospace engineer. So, like since in our team we had the people from all the different branches and all the possible ways, anything from like bio, medical, science, anything. Okay, so they can work in their own interesting part linked to the satellite. Okay, so suppose like someone from metallurgy, which is an expert in metals and all those things, they can help some in some way to the satellite. So anything could be a part of it. And apart from that, the three way where you can actually work for the space is basically either in the field of space education, which is like IDYM is doing, and many such similar organizations where you can actually help and the schools, or you can become the space teacher or something on the education side. Then second is you can be a part of ISRO, DRDO, very renowned institute like NAL, HAL, DRDO. They can be, you can be part of their organization. So that is the second part. And then third, definitely you can have your own ISRO or NASA. Ravi ji, can you just make an exit for Aditya Kun? So yeah, so we'll just move him out of the meet and then we can. Yes, yes.
Yeah, Aditya, I saw him.
Yes.
I saw him. I'll just remove him now.
Thank you.
See, children, I'm telling all of you, see, you all are getting addressed by such a great scientist. Try to behave like a good person. Okay. I have seen some of you are muting the scientist also, and some of you are playing with the screen. So don't try to do this. This is the last warning for all of you. If you do so in the future, within 5 minutes, I will stop the session. Okay. So don't do this.
So yes, thank you, Raviji. So yes, I was telling these are the three ways in which way we can work towards the space education and the space of the nation and anything on those satellites and science. So if you have any other question, you can just post in the chat box. And in the meanwhile, Raviji, you can just share the videos from your side. Yeah.
रतेश जी, ये वीडियो दिख रहा है क्या?
हाँ, yes, I am able to see the screen. Yes.
Okay, ठीक.
India's PSLV C2 rocket is standing majestically on the launch pad at the Sri Harikota range, ready to be launched. First ground on boosters are ignited. PSLV is getting lifted off and clears the launch pad. Two airlit strap-on boosters are ignited. Four grounded strap-on boosters are burnt out and are separated. Two airlit strap-on boosters are separated. First stage is burnt out and separated. Second stage is ignited. Payload fairings are separated. The second stage is now burnt out and separated. Third stage is ignited. Third stage is burnt out and is separated. Fourth stage is ignited. Fourth stage is burnt out and the main satellite is separated. 3 microsatellites are separated.
आपने देखा कि किस तरह से प्रथम सैटेलाइट इसी तरह से अलग हुई थी PSLV C-35 से। PSLV C-35 में इतने सारे स्टेज होते हैं, जो आपने देखा बूस्टर स्टेज हो गया उसका, फिर उसका हो गया 1 2 3 स्टेजेस होते हैं, देयर आर डिफरेंट स्टेजेस आर देयर, दैट्स हाउ इट गेट सेपरेटेड। आपको एक बहुत अच्छी बात बताऊंगा, आई वांट टू टेल टू ऑल ऑफ यू, यू आर सीइंग द रत्नेश मिश्रा ऑन द स्क्रीन, ही वाज द पर्सन who put his satellite Pratham in the rocket, fixed in the rocket. Just imagine about that moment in your life. You are putting a satellite in the rocket which is going to launch after half an hour. It is going to be, a countdown will start after that. So such a moment he has shared in his life. So we are conducting this workshop. This is the basic workshop. We are giving the introductory lecture to all of you. We just want to inspire you that come up with your idea and work for this satellite technology. Once you start doing this, then our team is having very good scientists like Manvi Dhawan, Ritesh Mishra, S. Sangvi, Anmol Sikka, Swapnik Talukdar, and many teams, many other teams from DRDO, ISRO, and NASA and all. So we will help you how to build your own satellite. Now you can post your question in the message box. Ritesh Mishra will answer all your question along with Manvi ji. Yes, Ritesh, you can share some more thing if you want to tell them regarding the satellite technology.
Yes, yes. So I'm actually getting a lot of, I can see a lot of messages and questions here. So we can discuss on those. Sir, what happens to all these stages after separating? हाँ, yes. So definitely there are various stages जो आपने वीडियो में देखा, उसमें से few stages which are like जो all the boosters and everything. After a particular time, it falls on the ocean, and then separately like the second stage, and then few of the parts which kept revolving around the Earth in those particular orbits after they are separated. And the satellite is basically where so every satellite have an orbit to be launched, okay, like 500, 600, 700 kilometers or more than that, or for the geostationary satellites. So they have a specified orbits where to launch, and then accordingly it is launched on those places. And before that, some stages revolve around Earth and gets burned in the atmosphere after a particular period, and some fall on the ocean. So that's how the stage comes. And
Ji, they are asking that what is the difference between aeronautical engineer and aerospace engineer?
Okay, right. So in aeronautical engineering, we are learning more about the rockets and the rocket building stuff, like the PSLV and those parts. Though this all are mixed sort of things, but in aeronautical we are more focused on the rockets, and in aerospace engineering we are more focused on aircraft, like fighter jets, aircrafts, aerospace, basically designing of an aircraft, the controls, simulations, everything. So that is an aerospace engineering and the aeronautical difference. Okay, a lot of our aerospace engineers. So how can we join ISRO as a scientist after completing BTech? So definitely you can join ISRO in all possible ways. They have their own separate exams also, depending on the criteria they have regarding mechanical, electrical, anything. Not just required to be an aerospace engineer to join ISRO, but you can be depending on their requirement based on their exams, and also based on college, through other possible ways are there through which you can join ISRO. Or
one more question, Ratnesh, what happened to the separated part of satellite? The question, and one more question in this, what happened if two parts are not separated? दोनों को मैं combine करके पूछ रहा हूँ आपसे. You can tell them.
Okay. तो मैंने जितना समझा कि आप कह रहे हैं कि सैटेलाइट सेपरेट होने के बाद क्या होता है, एंड अगर दोनों पार्ट सेपरेट ना हो तो क्या होता है, राइट?
Yes. You can explain them in English because Minister sir is also there.
Yes. So I'll take an example of Pratham. So Pratham was launched at 600-kilometer orbit, and there were total 8 satellites in that PSLV rocket. On the top was ISRO satellite SCATSat, which was launched first, and then after that, So all the piggy satellites, you call them as a piggy satellites for the rocket, for those big rockets, and they keep launching the satellites in the orbit at a particular instant depending on their criteria. Okay, so that's how once the satellite gets separate from rocket, now the satellite knows कि हाँ वो अब space में है. Now the satellite is in space on its own. So it takes the power from solar panel and other stuff, and it starts functioning based on their own functions. Okay, so the satellite starts basically, and after a particular period, satellite starts communicating. So communicating, as in it means, so how do you know a person is alive? Okay, by the heartbeat. So in the similar way, the satellite has a heartbeat, which is called it's the signal beacon. Okay, so that's why the satellite starts communicating to the to Earth. Okay, through ground station or other communication methods. And if it doesn't get separated, so either it will revolve with the rocket part. Okay, and then it will be an unsuccess for the satellite. So it will remain with the rockets part. Okay, and then it gets like unsuccess.
Yes, one last question we will take, Ratnesh ji. I think, can I take one more question for you?
Yes, definitely. So
Yes,
Ravi ji,
yes.
हम ये कर सकते हैं कि आप बच्चों के साथ नंबर शेयर करिएगा. Definitely, I can see lot of their questions, curious questions on this, and
यस
we'll
यस
answer
मैंने
everything
उनको
we
नंबर
can
भी
get.
शेयर किया था और ग्रुप का लिंक भी शेयर किया हूँ. बच्चों, एक
Great,
ग्रुप
great.
का लिंक शेयर किया हूँ, आप लोग उसमें जुड़ जाओ. वहां पर आप कुछ आपको क्वेश्चन पोस्ट करना है तो पोस्ट करो वहां पर और जुड़ जाओ.
Sir,
अभी
where?
हमारा काफी सारा कंपटीशन भी आ रहा है न्यू ईयर
Sir,
का, तो
please
उसमें
send
भी
it
आप लोग भाग
again.
ले सकते हैं.
Yes, you can
यस,
check
इसमें जुड़
all
जाओ बच्चों
the
और न्यू
chat
ईयर
box.
के कंपटीशन सारे उसमें भाग भी लो आप लोग. ठीक है. हाँ, रत्नेश जी
Great.
क्वेश्चन पूछ रहा है एक बच्चा, कई बार पूछ चुका है वो. सर, कैन यू टेल डिफरेंट इंडिया डिफरेंट सैटेलाइट इंडिया है.
Yes, yes, yes. So there are a lot of satellites, like just say remote sensing is a satellite, then weather monitoring satellites, defense satellites. Okay, like so जैसे आपने सुना होगा कि Uri was the surgical strike where the some of the defense pictures was taken from the satellite. Okay, so like that there are for various applications there are different satellites. Okay, like geostationary satellites, then communication satellites. There are constellation of satellites which actually predict a lot of things, a lot of space studies. So in this way, there are different satellite categories, and I would suggest you all can check the ISRO websites where they have a lot of details about the satellites, starting from Aryabhat, like every satellite which they launch, and for what purpose, what is the mission of the satellites, and all those things. So definitely that would be great to know more about that.
Yes, Teji, I think Himanshu Sharma, please unmute yourself and please talk about today's workshop.
Yes, great.
Yes, sorry,
Good
actually
afternoon,
initially we
everyone.
wanted to connect with you, but yes, please.
Yeah. Good afternoon, everyone. Honorable Education Minister from Maldives, Dr. Abdullah Rashid, and other eminent scientists, Engineer Ratnesh Mishra, Engineer Manvi Dhawan, Mrs. Jeenat Manarwara. First of all, I would like to thank IDYM Foundation for organizing such a wonderful online workshop on satellite technology for our students. Really, this is a rare opportunity for our students because from the comforts of their homes, children are getting a chance to interact with the scientists from IIT Bombay, DRDO, and NASA. So thanks to the technology also. And I'm quite sure you have already ignited minds of our students. They are very curious. I can see their questions in the chat box, and the way, like, it is a very good way to promote and harness their innovation and creativity. And thank you very much. They will be able to come across and visualize new opportunities in this field of satellites through this workshop. And I hope it is just the beginning of longer association with this foundation. So once again, I'm
Yes,
really
ma'am.
thankful to the
साथ में
organizers
मिलके काम
and
करेंगे.
Minister from Maldives for such
Yes,
a seminar, wonderful webinar. Thank you so much.
yes. यस मैम. और अभी मैं आपको बताता हूँ मैम, हमारी टीम की प्लान ऐसी रहती है कि स्टार्टिंग में हम एक बेसिक वर्कशॉप देते हैं और बाद में हम लोग मैम स्कूल के अंदर ग्राउंड स्टेशन बनाने का हमारा प्लान होता है. आपको रत्नेश जी ज्यादा डिटेल में बताएंगे किस तरह से ग्राउंड स्टेशन हम लोग वहां पर डेवलप करते हैं. तो रत्नेश जी प्लीज टेल टू प्रिंसिपल सर. about the ground station and other things.
Yes, yes. Thank you so much, ma'am, and thank you for this. All I can see all your super excited students from your school, and by their question, I can say they are definitely curious about these things, excited about these things, and we would be really happy if anyone from your school. So, like Pratham actually started with very simple question: Why can't we build the satellite as a student? So I would be happy if someone from your school can come. Ki why can't a student from a Himachal school can build their own satellite and launch with ISRO? So with that thing, I would hope ki from this workshops, some of the students can come and then tell ki why can't we build the satellite? And on the similar line, we actually help them to build the ground station. So which is basically ground station is basically where the satellite signal is received. Okay, you can track the satellite, any of the satellites, depending on their things. So we will share more details on this, ki how the students from your school can make their own ground station, and then they can hear. So they can hear the voice of the satellite, because satellite doesn't talk in English or Hindi or Marathi or any other language, right? So it talks in a language which is called Morse code. Okay, so आप लोगों ने राजी मूवी देखी होगी, तो किस तरह से वो कम्युनिकेट करते हैं मॉर्स कोड के थ्रू, तो उस तरह से सैटेलाइट कम्युनिकेट करते हैं, एंड उसके लिए हमें वी बिल्ड द ग्राउंड स्टेशन एट डिफरेंट लोकेशन. So I would love to share more details if the school is interested to their own school.
Yeah, it's a great motivation, Ratnesh. Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you very much. We'll definitely be in touch with you all.
Thank you. Great talking to you all.
यस मैम और मानवी जी, धवन जी जो जुड़ी थी अभी भी है, लगता है उनका नेटवर्क का कुछ प्रॉब्लम है. सी विल नॉट ओनली हेल्प यू इन स्पेस टेक्नोलॉजी. रत्नेश जी मास्टर ऑफ बिल्डिंग सैटेलाइट. मानवी जी आपको मिसाइल टेक्नोलॉजी के बारे में बहुत कुछ बता सकती हैं, क्योंकि उन्होंने डीआरडीओ के लिए भी काम किया है. मैम हम लोग साथ में काम करेंगे और एक आत्मनिर्भर भारत के लिए कुछ नया करके आपके स्कूल के बच्चे करेंगे तो बहुत आगे बढ़ा जा सकता है साथ में मिलकर. हम चाहते हैं कि हिमाचल प्रदेश का एक स्कूल हो जो एक सैटेलाइट बिल्ड करे, उसको पूरी दुनिया जाने. ये हमारी आशा है, इसलिए हमने ये वर्कशॉप आपके लिए रखा था.
Thank you very much.
Yes, now I request Janet Munawara to please give the vote of thanks. Janet Munawara, can you hear me? Janet, I think she is not in the meeting. Maybe network issues. Okay, fine. So ठीक है मैम, with मानवी जी permission and your permission and our minister permission and Ratnesh ji, I will try to conclude this meeting now. If any question you guys have, I have posted my number there. You can post the question here. We will definitely answer you that questions. And don't stop here. Try to think about the satellite, build it by your own, and have your great name in the world. Okay. Thank you everyone. And I request all of you, please unmute everyone, unmute your mic. सभी लोग बच्चे एक ही बार में माइक ऑन कीजिए और बोलिए भारत माता की जय.
भारत माता की जय. भारत माता की जय.
यस बच्चों, और जय हिंद जय भारत बोलते हुए मीटिंग, जय हिंद जय भारत बोलते हुए बच्चों मीटिंग लेफ्ट हो जाइए. जय हिंद जय भारत बोलते हुए सभी लोग मीटिंग लेफ्ट हो जाइए.
जय हिंद जय भारत.
जय हिंद जय भारत.
यस बच्चों, मीटिंग खत्म हो गई है, आप लोग सभी मीटिंग